Hey everyone, it's Spicy Sushi. So I promised that I would do a week one recap. I've forgotten to do this like the past few weeks 'cause I've gotten so caught up with Leaguestart, but I really wanted to put one out this time to give you an update on what's going on, what changes I've made, because there are a few changes, especially with the horrific state of a lot of the game right now, especially Harvest. I decided to definitely change up the week one strategy. If you don't know the week one strategy, you can actually check out the video. I'll have it in the description, but now I'm just gonna probably convey a lot of important information for people following the strategy on things that I've done to switch it up to deal with the changes, as well as to deal with the rising prices of things that I did not expect to be so expensive, such as Eldritch currency. So anyway, I do want to do a recap. Instead of going, so I debated kind of like just the turbo rush to Mage Blood, but I mentioned in the last video that I don't know if I really want to play Mage Blood this league, and also I wanted to make a very good build first before Mage Blood, and that's what we decided to do here. I farmed up like over 50 divines, I think, from the heisting, and I was able to put together a very strong build. I've made just pretty insane gear. We are able to get 100% avoidance, 91% spell suppression currently, and so this was a very good investment. It actually increases our net worth when we crafted our own gear as well, because if I ever sell it back later for another build, this is actually going to be worth more than I spent on it. But I will have so I'm going to have a video today on how to make the short bow, and I'm going to have a video soon after on how I made all of this gear as well, because I did this all in one stream in half a day on stream, every single one of these besides the amulet. And so I'll have guides on all of that. So anyway, with this current setup, we are completely geared for grand design farming. Now, what I've switched up on the grand design farm that you may notice from the last tree is that we went left to grab all these pack size and do the Eldritch Exarch altars. But because of how the state harvest is right now, I really don't think it's even worth doing harvest unless you are doing Atlas memories, because those are going to give you so much more life force than you would ever get from using sextant method, and you'd spend more with sextants. The maps would be really hard with sextants if we were doing the double downside altars. I just think that if you want to do harvest, you got to do Atlas memories now. So we decided to spec out of that. That gave us a lot of points. And with those points, I actually decided to respec altars as well. We were able to go right side of the tree. Now, this is really strong because we were able to get more altars popping up. We were able to get quantity altars more often to boost up the expedition. We're still like blocking pretty much every mechanic. I decided to stop blocking Heist because I realized that if you get Fortune Favors the Brave, which we're using here, Fortune Favors the Brave, and you get a smugglers in your map, it will drop nothing. So I did not realize that. I should have read more closely. Rogue markers cannot be found in your map. I just wanted to block the natural chance for it to spawn, but anyway, so I unblocked that so I could actually get rogue markers if we get a smugglers, because we will get them every so often. Now, I decided to go into essences because essences were a lot easier than I thought they would be. This build is actually just tearing essences apart in these maps, even with double downside altars. So I decided to spec back into that. I dropped the rogue metamorph for now because it's way too difficult for the amount of loot it gives. It gives like nothing on the ground and it wastes a lot of time in the map. But yeah, I will have this new tree in the description. I have this for now. I'm thinking about specking out of it. I don't see it doing really anything at all on my map, but I just don't know where to put those points yet. But so this is what we have so far, and I'll put this in the description. But I do want to go over, I just started the farm last night. I did my entire Atlas after Endless Heist. Let me do a quick recap on how the Endless Heist blueprint went, because I know people want to know how that went. Sorry for the flashbang. So this is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Friday, I did Endless Heist. It was really great, spamming demo contracts. I set up my entire blueprint farming build. This is when and then I farmed reveals up to about 150, I think, Gianna reveals. If you want to know how to do Endless Heist, you can check out my last video as well. So what happened was, I heard mapping was horrible. So I decided, I don't know if I want to go do my Atlas, because if mapping is really as bad as everyone is saying it is, I might just want to try something I've never really heard of before, which is to go endless blueprints. So what you do is you sit at level 67, or whatever you can handle, and you start doing blueprints, and you just do the D level method from Endless Heist, but you're doing blueprints at the same time. You go as high item level as your build can handle. My build was able to do all the way up to item level 80 to 83 at level 67 because of the gear that I was acquired from the day one demo spamming. And so I did these for these 2 days, and I pushed my luck and did it for Monday when I really should not have, and I'll go over that. So I did Replica and Unusual. Replica was amazing these 3 days. I made probably 3 to 4 divines an hour. Basically, I set up my rogue gear. It's very important to set up your rogue gear. On your brooches, you want an item level 83 brooch, and you want duplicate currency, T1. This is going to be what helps you break even if you get very unlucky. Let me actually just show you right here. So T1 duplicate currency. I decided to sell all my gear right now because I'm done with Heist. But when you get these and or divination cards and stuff, you're going to be getting lots of stack decks, and because a lot of stack decks drop from Heist, and it's going to be duplicating stack decks, duplicating currency. And this is what helps you break even until you hit big in the replica. Now, you didn't actually have to hit big on 1 and 2 and even 3, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You were just making tons of money off of day 1 alternating scepters, day 2 and day 3 like cheap replicas, like replica conquerors was still like 40 chaos. Pretty much everything was money, especially the poison dagger. The all damage can poison, all elemental damage can poison. The pressurized dagger was like over 2 divines, or pneumatic was over 2 divines, and I was splitting them and still able to get profit because split beasts were like 30 chaos at the time, so I was able to split a 2 divine item and sell them both for 2 divines. So this was just so much money these first 3 days, and I was really happy because we made like over 50 divines, and I decided to stay Monday because I was wanting to keep riding that way. Now this was the mistake, because the problem is that at this point the only things that were really money was the very rare replicas, and the unusual were like starting to pick up, but I got very unlucky, I think. So I did this for 13 hours more Monday when I should have gone and done my Atlas, and I made like 3 to 5 divines profit over 13 hours. It was absolutely horrible. I should have definitely moved out of it. If you enjoy Heist, I'd say it's still fine because you don't lose money as long as you have your rogue gear set up. You should be breaking even or profiting, even if you're getting incredibly unlucky. But I did 30 blueprints, and I made nothing, basically. Made just my investment back and a few divines more. So this felt really awful. I'm honestly probably not going back to Heist. I think it's because everyone went to Heist, so prices really crashed. But this method, I know looks absolutely ridiculous. This method right here, I think, is amazing for a Leaguestart scenario. Doing this endless Heist and buying blueprints while you're going endless to get like alternating scepters for Secrets of Suffering players is really, really great. But anyway, with that money, we made some really solid gear, and I decided to do the GD farm. Now, this is an extremely difficult farm, I think, because we're doing double downside altars. The majority of our money right now, I've only done 8 maps, okay? But if we go to the exotic currency tab, I've already gotten this much Eldritch currency off of just 8 maps, and this is a lot of money. So these are 3 chaos each. This is already like 75. This is already like basically a divine in just the Eldritch currency already. And our maps are only about 20 chaos investment, so it's like 6 maps per divine. So we've already made back basically all of our investment just off of the Eldritch currency. And I've gotten 4 logbook drops. I've sold 2 already, but I have these listed: Knights of the Sun, 75 chaos and 50 chaos. These might be less now. Yeah, they look like they're like more like 60 chaos now. But burial medallions, you get a lot of artifacts, and these are apparently 10 chaos each in bulk, 9 chaos each in bulk now, so I could probably go down on that. But anyway, so yeah, we've only done 8 maps, and we've made quite a bit of profit. I think I'm definitely going to be switching to this method. All right, so I've had some people ask like how you do the grand design strategy. So basically, we'll be sustaining parks, hopefully, getting at least 1 or 2 maps per, or drops per map. The way we do this is we have the favor system. We have 8 favored park, 1 favored crimson is what I'm ping-ponging. I probably need to get the fear done today so that I can have a 9-10. I think that's going to be the best sustain. But we do chisels, alch, hopefully 80 plus quant, and then I'm going to corrupt. So we have 136%. We can do all of these mods. Pretty great. So we're going to do fortune favors the brave for 3 chaos, a polished expedition for like 10 chaos. So it's about 13 to 15 plus chaos investment per map. And then we're going to do Eldritch Altar. And let me show you how the map goes, like how you do these maps. So they're very difficult, double downside. So if you I'm going to go over the priority system for Eldritch Altars, and if you don't want to make it too hard, Like if you're noticing a lot of difficulty, just don't select them if you don't get like the two best ones. But we're just gonna run along the edge of the map. We're just gonna go straight to the map boss. Look, I put in haste actually so that I could be faster. Because if you slow down in these maps, you will probably die. Doesn't matter how tanky you are, because it gets so difficult with Eldritch Altars. But yeah, we're gonna kill these essences. Like I said, the build is handling essences easily, so you know, semi-easily. So I decided just to pick them back up. They're still pretty damn hard. But yeah, we're gonna go over here. Fortune favors the brave, picks them up quite often, so that's why you know, I think it'd be a good idea to get them back as long as the build could handle them. All right, so map boss is dead. We have a Eldritch Ichor currency. Unfortunately, this was final boss, really bad, but we got duplicate. Now, you want to take these if you can, because this means when Eldritch currency drops, it's going to probably duplicate it. So we're going to run. We're actually not going to do the 2-gen expedition yet. We want to do a complete lap around park, killing everything we can, picking up these altars. So like right here, I'm gonna do Scarab to be honest, because the downside didn't look too bad. I haven't actually been playing with Scarab much. I don't really get it much, so I'm not sure if it's even that good. Seems pretty decent though. I know it's been nerfed a lot. Doesn't really pop up ever. But yeah, we're gonna go around the lap around the map. So we've got Eldritch Ichor currency, nice. So that's a really good one to get because when these drop, that's already like 6 chaos from the grands. And this basically pays off all of your investment every map when you get these Eldritch currency items. Alright, smugglers. Like I said, we unblocked it so that I could actually get the rogue marker drops. We have a Arch Nemesis Soul Eater. I don't even know. It's so ridiculous, these Arch Nemesis mods, dude. Alright, nice. We got more Grand Eldritch Ichor. That was like 3 chaos each for 12 chaos already just from those. And I'm definitely not getting Mage Blade anytime soon, probably. I just want to upgrade my damage, upgrade my survivability more outside of anything related to over 100 Exalt item, obviously. So I think it's just going to be way more value for this farm, because I think this farm is really strong, and I would rather put more player power into my character rather than save it all up for a belt that's not really going to do much outside of speed and survivability when I really need damage for some of this content. Okay, so Gilded Harbinger. Okay, so we cleared basically the whole map. One more Eldritch Altar. Okay, nice. Actually get more Eldritch currency. Yeah, very nice map for Eldritch currency. See, we got 3 chaos, 3 chaos, 3 chaos, 3 chaos, 2 chaos, 2 chaos. Very nice. Might be down to 1 chaos now, but so already this map is very profitable just based on what we've gotten so far. Now it's time for the juicy part. So you want to focus on pack size. So as you see here, we have 1 pack size, 2 pack size, 3 pack size. So we're definitely going to reach a pack size breakpoint. We're already at 90% pack size, so we're already going to hit a breakpoint right here. So this means basically any runic monster that was doubled, that was solo, is going to be doubled minimum now. So we're going to be getting a lot of runics. It's going to be incredibly hard because we have 100% increased damage currently, which is, like I said, why I've been investing in the build. To be able to do this content as effectively as possible. So we're going to grab these 3 runics right here, and we'll be good to go. All right, so this is going to be extremely juiced. It'd be honestly pretty unlucky if we don't get at least a lot of exotic coins from this. But yeah, as you see in a second, it's just going to be absurd the number of monsters that are going to be on our screen. So yeah, we're already getting some exotic coins, a good amount of them. Because even if you don't get a logbook, you at least are getting a large amount of our artifacts. They're going to pay back your investment, or, you know, obviously profit. So yeah, see, even though we didn't get lucky with a logbook, you can just see the insane amount of exotic coins we got. These are like 5 chaos each, by the way. So obviously, you can't help it if logbooks don't drop. RNG is RNG. The drop rate I've been getting is about 40 to 50%. But the exotic coins, like getting a good amount of artifacts, is definitely going to be really, really good. And we got Eldritch currency from the expedition as well. So yeah, so this map alone, like I said, like it's like 20 chaos investment for a map, and we got 60 chaos and exotic coins. 2 graders, which in bulk are 3 chaos each. Oh, sorry, I guess I messed up. These grands are not 3 chaos each. Yeah, well, they are. Okay, never mind. 3 in bulk. That's 30 chaos in bulk, 4 chaos. So this is 90 chaos right here. 4 chaos, and then the lessers are like 1 chaos each. Not to mention these essences that build up, the scarabs that build up from just the map drops, and you know, random stuff like this. That's actually not horrible. And then we didn't sustain a park though. We got a Crimson Temple, which is why I want to do my favor slot. But anyway, hope that helps you guys out with this. I'm gonna be doing this all day as soon as my headache goes away. I have a really bad headache right now. But yeah, I'll see you then.